Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Show X. My name is Jill. I'm from Huge Theater. I'm pleased to welcome you to just a little Show X, not a lot. Could everyone else pop on screen? There's Tosh. I'm here. There's Tosh. We've got Tim. We've got Molly Ritchie. We're gonna have so much fun. We might have Hannah Wanavan in a moment. We don't know. There was probably a fitness coaching emergency.
They happen all the time.
All the time.
Somebody fitness coaching. Maybe someone. Oh, I'm weak. And they help me. Help me. I'm so weak. I have gotten pretty weak during lockdown. We were going for a walk yesterday, and Eric just kept pushing me from behind to make me go at a people pace. And I think it probably looked really affectionate. The people who saw us walking down the street, he's got his hand on her back. No.
In effect, it was a reverse leash. That's not.
Yeah, a reverse leash.
Amazing.
Yeah, I find that over the pandemic, I've definitely, I would say my stamina with any activity is way down.
Oh yeah.
I love to take my dog for a walk, but not a long walk. Just a walk, just a regular walk.
Yeah.
It's like the capacity that I once thought I had was low, and now it's non-existent.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can do one activity per day.
Exactly.
I used to have so many places to go all the time, rather active jobs, and I would walk to a bus to get there.
Yeah.
And now I feel like the people in Wally.
100%.
I see. The problem is I started the pandemic as a person from Wally.
Yeah.
And it's just gotten worse. It's gotten worse for me.
Yeah.
Oh, now the sun is out, and I went walking. I like to go out on nature walks I've got ample spare time. In my partner's spare time, I like to go on nature walks. And yeah, it's a slow, sad process. We went somewhere hilly yesterday, and I thought my voice would out of my mouth.
It's just a meander. I'm meander. I don't walk. I just meander. And I was out for a 2-hour walk the other day, and I was like, I think I walked for 45 minutes, maybe, but I was just outside. I was like, that's a win.
A good excuse. If you need an excuse, is get a pair of binoculars and just be like, oh.
Thank you, because I've been looking for an excuse.
Binoculars are perfect.
I feel like people with a dog have an excuse, and I've been mailing postcards. I've been mailing postcards to everyone who will accept one.
Yeah.
Just to make myself walk to the mailbox. It's just across the street.
But it's
just to have a place to go.
It's less than 200 feet from your apartment in the mailbox. Yeah.
Worth it.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I suppose I should start switching out books in the little library.
There you go.
Just take the same book back and forth to the little library, the little free library.
Well, I burned a lot of calories going shopping today, by which I mean I drove to a Target parking lot and they put it in my trunk, and I drove back.
Yep.
Could we see a scene that's like an Arctic exploration scene, but in our current levels of fitness?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Woof, 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 woof.
I mean, do we have to? I don't think we need to go out. I think we can just
Yeah, I think today's a tent day.
Yeah, I think we should just stay in the tent.
I think today's a tent day.
Yeah.
It's real cold. I went out there. It's real cold.
Yeah, so let's just stay in the tent. It's a tent day.
We called it a tent day. We called it a tent day.
Another tent day?
Yeah, another one.
I mean, you don't have to say another, but yes.
Yeah.
I would like to point out we only have so much food.
Yeah, but you know what? This is good data for us. Do you know what I mean? This is good data for us to just know how much food we really do have if we continue to have tent days.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh,
I mean, we could go out. I just
I just think it's a bit of a stretch.
yeah, it
Oh,
feels
I don't
like
want
real
to test. I don't want to test the waters. We're not trying to prove a point here.
cool. We
This
know
point
that
has already been proven.
yeah, we know they're getting warmer. We get it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay, well, we just have another 7 months before the supply ship comes. So you're right. We shouldn't expend much energy.
yeah, we should just the
Yes.
lower energy we have, the more I think we can last with what we got.
All right, I'll go zip up the tent.
Okay.
I can't. It's all the way over there.
But I'll get it.
Okay.
I'll get it. I'm close.
All right, thanks.
Okay, go get it. I mean, I don't want to I mean, we do have the dog. If we need.
Are you suggesting we eat the dog?
I'm just saying we have a dog. And the dog is trainable. And if we
Train the dog to do
Yeah.
things. Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah.
dog, and it's only been 3 days.
not at this point, not yet.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah. Soon,
Not yet,
but not
no.
yet. No.
No, we're not
Uh,
there. I meant we could get the dog to get our samples,
Oh, that's a good thing.
or hunt for us.
That too. We have to be careful though, because we don't want the hunter to become the hunted, and then we lose a lot of things potentially.
Right.
Why did the dog lean in when you said that?
What, you trying to communicate with us? Yeah. I think I'll be honest, I think the dog has already been doing some hunting.
I haven't seen Steve in a while.
Yep, that's exactly what I was
I
gonna say.
thought Steve was in the bathroom.
Go find Steve. Go find Steve. Go find Steve.
I think the dog ate Steve.
It's been 3 days.
That's why I think the dog ate Steve. Because it's been, you see,
Ah!
that came so quickly. It's just a shoe. Where's the rest of Steve, dog?
Ew, why did I wouldn't even get off my stool to find a prop. I used my own, that's the level of fitness. I put my own actual dirty crock in my mouth.
You reached
Because
down.
I
okay.
Don't want to get off this
Yeah.
stool. I have a standing desk.
How's
Guess
that
what I
going?
bought? A stool for my standing desk.
Right.
I think I've defeated their purpose in making the standing desk.
I think you get to make up the rules for a standing desk, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Desk is a desk. I mean, you can't really call it a standing desk.
No, I
There's
thought I
all
was
those-
gonna just use this stool and then get up to do scenes, but we just saw that didn't happen. I stayed and played the dog on the stool. Wow.
It's perfect.
Wow.
I'm not mad about that.
What is did anyone ever have a really smart pet or a really stupid pet?
Current dog is really stupid.
Really stupid?
He's a lover and a fighter, mostly a fighter.
Yeah.
But he acts a lot. So he's an Italian Greyhound Dachshund mix. So he's long like a Dachshund face, barrel chest, and really.
Tim, you're kind of cutting out.
Oh, I thought it was just my body.
No, I can't really hear you, Tim.
Yeah, we're losing your sound.
No,
all
sound
down
for
here,
you.
like-
We'll never know about this dog.
I'd love to find out what he actually said. Would one of you please dub him?
Yeah, I'll dub him. Yeah. So what
Yeah.
he was saying is it's got a long body, right? But then his face doesn't exist. No face whatsoever. No face, just a long body. His legs, on the other hand, they're curved. They're curved little legs. little curved legs, and he walks. He's bow-legged, so the dog rides horses a lot because that's why he's bow-legged. And yep, and the belly of this dog just swoops. That's how he rides the horse. He swoops his body over the horse, and his ears got only flops. The flap ears, not pointy at all. They go backwards. They're backwards flaps, but not an active listener. Probably adding to the stupidity. Oh, he's got pinchers for teeth. Got pinchers. He might be an insect. I'm pretty sure this dog is not a dog, but actually a praying mantis is what I think.
Are we talking about Reuben? Are we talking about Reuben? Or a different dog?
Reuben.
Reuben!
Amazing.
Wow, I didn't know about Reuben and horseback riding. That's new
Yeah.
information.
Who's this guy?
Oh,
Hi, honey. He's like, why are you holding me?
Is that cat a smart cat?
Yeah, I think he's still a baby, so he's like smart, but also like just baby energy. So I kind of dumb. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's this?
Yeah.
I shouldn't touch this, but I'm going to. And then he will be like, oh, that hurt. Better try it again. So
Molly, did you ever meet that cat Claudia had named Moose? Our friend Claudia had this cat named Moose
that's
that
great
had a
name.
permanent burn mark on its nose because it just couldn't stop like looking too close at light bulbs. Like it just loved light bulbs, and it would rest its nose, and it had just like no fur, this little
buddy.
no fur patch because Moose couldn't stop being curious about light bulbs.
Oh
I think that's the dumbest cat I've ever met.
that's a
No
pretty
offense.
cat.
No offense. God rest Moose's soul.
Oh, poor Moose. Yeah, dude.
Whew. Yeah, I don't know what became of Moose. That didn't seem like,
I wonder what became of Moose.
What did become of Moose? Oh, great light bulb. All of my years, I have worshipped you, and so few understand. And yet, great light bulb, finally, the day of our union has come, and I may join my feline spirit with thy luminescence, and into the light I must go, and into the light from whence I came I now depart. Adieu, adieu, human friends, fare thee well, friskies, fare thee well, litter box, fresh step, into the light, into the beyond. One small cat knows, one small cat journey. Yay! I couldn't do a real lighting effect. I couldn't do a real
I was
lighting.
going to do the same thing, Molly. I was
Yeah.
like about to, and I was like, yes, Molly's got it. Yes.
Yeah.
And I was muted. I was telling you to come into the light, but Molly's being good at Zoom has continued. I'll get it someday when it's all done. And I'll sit back and I'll be like, what are these bright lights?
Oh, I should have used the fish tank lights. Oh well, I had lighting effects.
Fish tank.
Yeah, they got some
Yeah.
fancy fish tank light that changes colors. It's like a disco for them all day long.
What kind of fish do you have?
I have 3 guppies.
Guppy fishes.
Yeah, they're Endler's guppies, which is not Ender's Game like you think. It's Endler's guppies. Did you know that guppies are also called live bearers? Doesn't
No.
live bearer sound like a slur in a science fiction novel? Like, hey, live bearers!
Yeah,
Oh,
for
it's
like
just a
pregnant.
live battery.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of live bearers in here, Mox.
We don't need that kind here.
Live bearers.
Are they called live bears because they give birth to live young?
Well, my information comes from this package of fancy guppy.
I love fancy.
They
guppies.
they flip out for Fancy Guppy. It says it's ideal for live bearers. So I think you're right, Ma. I think maybe they give birth to babies and not eggs.
Whoa.
You know what would make me really happy if Fancy Guppy was a miniature magazine for guppy lovers. That would be.
I'm going to contact Hikari, the makers of Fancy Guppy, and ask if there's.
You have a
Mini
publication.
magazine?
Could I make a zine? If there's not, could I make a zine, a fanzine?
Fanzine.
They love it. They like lose their mind for Fancy Guppy. Like if we're gonna review, like you would think Guppy. Okay, now that I look at it, Guppy Grand doesn't sound appetizing.
But Fancy Guppy sounds great.
Guppy Grand doesn't sound appetizing at all. But
Also, their packaging
Fancy Guppy.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
the font alone,
Yeah.
really sends it.
Yeah,
Yep. Send it.
yeah.
Send it.
Send it.
You gonna send it?
What kind of articles do you think there are in Fancy Guppy magazine?
Oh my gosh. There's 100% a crossword.
Yeah.
I think 100% of it is a crossword.
Yeah.
There's no article.
That's a crossword.
You don't think there's any reviews of like
Oh, yes.
real estate ads for little plastic castles and so forth?
Yes.
Because
Little
they also
plastic-
really love this castle. Like they're losing their shit over this castle.
I love that.
Like I feel smart having picked the decorations I did because they're like, oh, yes, castle.
Okay, but riddle me this. Do you feel like fish are smart or fish are dumb?
Like, what if we think about instinct and development, like how you've what's that called? Evolved. How your evolution has made you built to do the thing that you do. Does that count as a kind of intelligence? Because these fish are built to do the thing that they do. Their brains are not very big, but they sure know how to guppy. Like they sure.
I think that's very fair.
Do you trust their sense of aesthetic taste?
Oh, okay. Do I think that like any castle, because they did have like some really tacky stuff at the store, I'll be honest. Like not everything. Like I'm not buying them a tiki statue. Like that's. I'm not buying them a
What would have
SpongeBob.
happened? What would have happened if your guppy suddenly had a Tiki Castle? There. Oh. Come on. Whoa. There. Huh.
It's not what I was expecting.
I quite like it.
You do?
It's different.
It seems both campy yet appropriative. I'm not Polynesian, and I don't think the people who made this castle were Polynesian.
It's plastic.
I think it adds quite a spice.
I'm going to go around back. Whoa!
What?
You
What?
should see the back. I forgot. Hold on.
Oh.
Whoa!
What?
The back. Hold on.
Well, let me check out the back.
Whoa!
What was it like?
Hey,
Well, you were there.
I wasn't there.
You should check out the back.
you weren't there?
I'll check out the
I
back.
thought we were all there.
Like I can't remember anything after about
No.
3 seconds.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What's so cool?
Where did you go? What was it?
I went to the back.
Oh, was it nice? I'll go check.
Hey, where have you been?
I've been here.
Did you check it out?
Check what out?
I forgot.
Flakes from the sky!
Yeah, flakes.
Whoa!
What'd you see?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, we
I
had
feel
flakes.
full. I don't know
Oh,
why.
I forgot to tell you all.
What?
I'm expecting.
What?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What are
Whose
you
is it?
expecting?
Well, I'm not exactly sure whose it is. It's just the three of us in here, as far as I remember.
Hmm.
I
What
don't
about
remember.
Steve?
Where is Steve?
Who's Steve? Oh, I remember. No. Hold on. Whoa! Hey, I just gave birth to about 25 little guppies.
What? Whoa! Look at all of them.
They're all
Whoa.
over the place.
Wow. They're so
They're all
tiny.
named Roy.
Wow. Come to the back of this little Tiki Castle. Come on, little ones.
Whoa!
Hey, where'd you guys go?
I'm back. I forgot. Did I leave?
Look at that castle. Ew,
Welcome back.
whose kids are those?
I thought they're not mine, or are they?
It could be mine.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna go to the other side of the tiki.
Yeah. Look at it.
Ugh,
Do we have to take care of these guys? They
I
seem
don't
like a
it.
handful.
Hey, where'd you come from?
There's a bunch of fish in here.
Oh,
Huh.
okay.
We should talk to them sometime. Classic. Classic fish.
Were you just making Annie DeFranco references? And the little plastic castles, a surprise every time.
No.
No.
They say goldfish have no memories. Yeah, it's a very beloved song of what, the 80s, the
Wow.
90s?
90s,
today?
yeah.
Probably.
Very, very specific song.
Yeah, yeah.
I only know the one Annie DeFranco song well enough to know it.
Yeah. I only know one, too.
I don't know any.
No
I
Annie DeFranco songs.
None. I was a metalhead in high school, so I listened to Sepultura and Machine Head and
Yeah.
Wow.
You're making these names up.
Fear Factory.
You're making these
That
names up.
sounds real. That one
Soulfly?
sounds real.
No.
There's not a metal band called Beer Factory.
There
That's-
is.
Fear Factory, absolutely.
Totally.
And they do a great cover of the song Cars by Gary Newman. You're in my car. Well, it's like a metal version of
You're
that
in
song.
my car.
So,
That seems like a natural fit.
yeah, absolutely.
Good.
It was a shocking addition to the album Obsolete. But Fear Factory is definitely a band. And
Molly, have you confirmed their existence?
I'm sorry. I thought you said Beer Factory, and I'm like, there is a metal band called Beer Factory. It was
Beer Factory!
Beer Factory.
That sounds like a polka band. That's not a heavy metal band.
Yes.
There would be
Fear
a
Factory.
band called Beer.
Or it's our Fear Factory cover band.
Yes.
Oh, Fear
Pretty
Factory,
funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I would love to start a polka band at some point in my life.
Do you have any
Make it happen.
polka instrument skills?
No, absolutely not. Zero.
Perfect.
Zero.
We can make it happen.
But that doesn't stop a lot of polka mates. You always need you can have a lead singer who
Okay.
doesn't play the button box accordion, So maybe sometime we'll be singing Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie, my favorite polka, or the Blue Eyed Waltz. There's so many classics.
Oh, can a waltz be a polka? Do
No.
they just?
They are separate things.
So you're saying the blue-eyed waltz is a polka about a waltz?
No.
Oh, it's a waltz.
It's a waltz.
Okay.
But it's typically played by a polka band. When they try to slow things down a little.
Oh, sure. In between sets when everyone's getting tired.
And then if you want to really turn it up, then you have the schottisch.
A what?
Schottisch. It's called a schottisch.
Schottisch?
And I imagine that's like maybe that's Polish.
Sure.
Yeah, but
Are you laying down some new ohm wisdom on us?
absolutely.
Are we getting new ohmed right now?
Yeah, I used to spin polka records on KNUJ.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, every day to
Tim.
this day. To this
Oh
day,
my
they still
God.
have the dinner bell hour from 11 a.m. to noon every day. They play polka music. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
Great stuff from Elmer Scheid,
Like,
the Six Fat Dutchmen, which are pretty famous. You may have heard of
Wow.
them.
This is all news to me, and I'm obsessed.
Whoopi John is a New Ulm legend.
how does one put together like a really good polka playlist?
Yeah.
Like, what do you need?
I think
Spotify?
you need Spotify. So
Yeah.
and then I think you have to start with the classics, right? You have to start with like Myron Floren.
Myron Floren. There's a name I know.
Yeah, who is very, very famous. He wrote like the Beer Barrel Polka.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he wrote it with who's the Polish guy who hosted a show on television?
Like Valenza.
No.
Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence Welk.
Lawrence
that's
Welk.
it.
He was
Lawrence
German. He was actually
But not-
German American from North or South Dakota, but grew up speaking German in this community, so he had an accent.
What?
I know. I looked that up because I came across probably during some sad pledge drive. Lawrence Welk. It was amazing.
Wow.
Start with the best of Myron Floren, and then you
Okay.
can kind of branch out, and you can really dig into like there's the Polish bands, and there's the German bands, there's Austrian and Swiss groups and things like that. But you can dive deep because
I hate to interrupt, but Tim, could we possibly hear a little bit of your shock jock morning polka,
Yes.
DJ routine?
absolutely, yeah.
We're available if you need callers.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yes,
Yep.
please call in. Please call in. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to AM 860 KNUJ's Dinner Bell Hour. We are here today to play the hottest, the best, the most German of all the polkas, waltzes, and schottisches that you could ever desire. Ladies and gentlemen, first to start us off, we have a very special guest who is re-releasing their record from 1967. It is Becky and the Ivanhoe Dutchman. It's Becky from Becky and the Ivanhoe Dutchman. Becky, welcome to the Dinner Bell Hour.
So happy to be here.
Now, Becky, my understanding is that you are re-releasing Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie, and it is a favorite of mine, and I am so happy. Tell me a little bit about why you're re-releasing it.
Well, it seemed like time, It
Uh-huh.
was 1967. It was the summer of love. I found myself in San Francisco hanging out with Grace Slick and Janis Joplin. We were
Yeah.
high all the goddamn time.
Absolutely.
And everyone else was really getting into, acid rock, or some people did this really kind of gross Indian thing that was not at
Sure.
all Indian, but they thought they were being really inclusive.
Yes.
And I decided to, look the other direction and see where it could take me. And I found myself in the Dakotas, and I had, well, I'm not gonna mince words here. I had an LSD induced affair with Lawrence Welk and Myron Florin.
We've all been there. We've all been there, Becky, and I thank you for joining the show. I don't know if you want to sing a little piece of Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie, but you're welcome
kidding.
to.
You want me to
You're
sing
welcome to. Yeah.
on the telephone?
Yeah.
All right. Apple peaches pumpkin pie. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Yeah.
Oh, that was. I mean, that's my favorite part of the song.
Where I go, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It's you know, a lot of people would have been like, you know, maybe there should be more words there, but you just said, you know
It
what?
was the 60s, man.
No.
We were
Simplify.
giving a finger to everyone, you know.
Mhm.
We were re-exploring what it meant to be alive at this time through polka
Absolutely.
and schottish
Hmm?
and the occasional schottish.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. I'm not a schottish fan myself, but I
What
understand that there
the
are
fuck?
people.
Hold on.
Shoulders, boom, boom.
You're not a schottish fan?
Schottish fowl.
Yeah. There probably is a Shottage foul.
I was trying really hard to not like swear and
You swear
really
a lot.
get really
Number one, you swear a lot. Number two, YouTube is gonna shut this video down because you sang an actual portion of Apple Peaches
I'm
Pie.
pretty sure that's how it goes.
Like that's gonna be a copyright infringement. They're gonna take this video down. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Molly, for that.
What's it
Thanks,
called?
Molly.
Apples, peaches, pumpkin pie. Is that what it's called?
And it goes, apple, peaches, pumpkin pie, who's not ready, holler I. Let's all play hide.
This is not our
and
music.
seek.
This is not our content. I think
This is not our content. We
Here we go.
admit it. This is not our content.
This is not our content at all.
I mean, that song has to be public domain by now. So
It doesn't matter. YouTube will find you.
Find you, be like, how dare
People
you?
find
Tell me
you.
about it.
YouTube tried to take down my family Christmas video because my mother is such a gifted musician. They assumed her version of Winter Wonderland was copyrighted material.
Wow, 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 wow.
Now my mom plays the accordion, Tim. She could join you in your polka
Oh.
dreams.
this is
Oh.
working out really well.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's mom also apparently played the button box accordion. Had no idea until a week ago, and I was like, well, I think
Start
the
that
dream
band.
is-
These
the
are
dream
all
is coming
things.
true.
Are you sure you didn't know? Or are you just using Aaron for
That's what this is all about.
I researched occasional button box
A long
accordion
con.
players,
What a long
This is
con.
the longest con of all.
Wow.
and I was like, she was never famous, but you know, like there's some pictures that you know that are on the internet that you can.
What else do you
find.
need? Like, you're gonna need an accordion. You need
You need
drums.
a drummer, yeah, a drummer for sure.
Singer.
And then you can do, I would say, like a trumpet player is
Yeah.
important. And some people use a guitar. I have not a lot of guitars.
I want a tuba. I want a tuba
I
in
was
there.
gonna say tuba,
I'm
right?
trying to remember like who all was in the world's most dangerous polka band at Nyes before
Yeah.
Nyes went away. They had that
Was-
that amazing one with the giant arms with the
Ruth.
accordion.
Right.
And then what was it? There was the drummer and I can't remember the third piece. I feel bad.
Yeah. Did somebody play keyboard?
Oh, I feel like
I feel like I always associate tuba with polka
Yeah.
and accordion.
Got that boom, boom, boom,
Yep.
boom, 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 boom.
Exactly.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tim, do you play any instruments?
I play the trombone.
Perfect for
So-
That can work.
I was at pumpkin for polka.
Yeah, I mean you can make it work. I think.
I love that you weren't ever like my brothers both played brass instruments and wind instruments and were forced by band directors to play other instruments as needed. Like I'm surprised that you weren't forced onto the
No,
tuba or the sousaphone.
I quit in ninth grade because I
Solo
so
career.
I thought so. We had two bands, and there was like the good band, the concert band, and then
Yeah,
there was the symphonic band.
correct.
And I had practiced so hard in seventh and eighth grade because I was like, when I get into ninth grade, I'm going straight into concert band. And I knew I was good, but I was given, I was kept back in symphonic band because I was in ninth grade, and
Rude.
so I quit. I quit band.
We were like concert band or nothing.
I said concert band or nothing.
I know this feeling.
Beer Factory.
I know this feeling because I was in junior girls choir, which is like the show choir was all of the senior girls, all of the senior boys, all of the junior boys, plus the good junior girls,
Oh.
and all of the rest of us leftover junior girls were in junior girls choir.
Was
Which
it just
honestly, I really enjoyed it. Some of my favorite songs I've ever sung.
Yeah.
And I had all the second alto parts in that, so like I have all these weird like hallelujah, hallelujah memories, like with this Rock Island Lord kind of.
I was definitely always alto or second alto, so
Yeah.
very relatable.
Good stuff. Like those are the best parts.
Yeah, I also realized looking back that I probably wasn't as good as I thought, and even so, in ninth grade, sometimes you just gotta like prove yourself, before you can move to that higher
Yeah.
higher rank or whatever. So
I was first chair violin in the Evanston Youth Orchestra
No way.
because it was alphabetical seating.
Fair.
Bernard gets you first chair.
amazing.
Good job.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
wasn't genuinely that gifted at Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oof. I was definitely not first chair in any instrument, actually. Or I feel like it was more like you can be here because I think there was nowhere else for me.
Could be here.
Played the flute, not good. Not good. It was very breathy the whole time. Like some people made beautiful sound. Mine was always like air sound.
But not hurting. Not hurting.
No.
Adding some breathiness.
No, just you couldn't hear me probably because I was just like just so
That
air.
happened to me in tap class. Like I tried to take a tap class and I can't make a sound with tap shoes on. Isn't that bizarre?
What do you mean?
Like I have a tap shoe on and I try to like flap or what have you and no sound comes
It was
out.
just like
It's just like an ordinary shoe. There's no like
weird.
clickety clack. And the teacher's name was Danny Pickles.
Yes, it was.
And he
I
said
love
to
that.
me, "You're trying so hard." And I said, "Yeah, I know."
I really would
know
love
Danny
to see
Pickles.
Danny Pickles and
Yeah.
you in a class. That's what I really want to see.
Yeah,
You
I
wanna
just want to see. I want to see Danny Pickles.
A
Yeah.
quick Danny Pickles scene.
Yeah, really quick, Danny Pickles.
Yeah. Wait, the actual Danny? Am I playing Danny Pickles or am
I
I
thought
me?
I was going to. I'm just having a hard time clicking my camera on because I don't know how computers work.
Am I me? Are you Danny Pickles? Okay.
You try so hard.
Thank you, Danny.
Please, with the last name.
Thank you, Danny Pickles.
That's right.
Danny Pickles,
Yes.
about the recital,
Yes.
there's no way I'm tap dancing in front of people.
What?
Like, this is not a thing I'm displaying to the public.
Hold on. You made a deal with Danny Pickles.
I didn't, like, I don't think community ed is binding.
It's binding. Okay. Danny Pickles doesn't come to this empty elementary school once a week for 3 weeks to have you walk back on Daddy Pickles.
Yeah, but the class is just me, Natalie Wass, and a nice lady that we don't know. I don't think the three of us like have what it takes. I'm sorry I never learned your name in all 3 of these weeks.
It's Steve.
I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Steve. And I don't think we have what it takes, Danny Pickles.
Well, now you've upset both Steve and Danny Pickles. How does
Wow.
Natalie Wass feel? She's usually pretty chipper.
I know.
Natalie? Natalie?
Yes.
Natalie, I don't want to do the recital.
Why not?
You and Steve are pretty good at tap dancing, but I'm legitimately terrible.
Well, how about this? What if Steve and I just tap more and it'll sound as if you're there?
Steve, are you really on board with this? You look kind of...
This is my face.
It's Steve's face.
Sorry, Steve.
You don't know
Sorry.
my name and now you it's my face.
For someone who can't tap, you sure can step in it.
Wow.
Danny Pickles.
I like your idea, Natalie Wass. Danny Pickles likes your idea.
Getting Pickles.
Thank you, Danny Pickles.
All right. And here we go from the top. 2, 3, 4. Peaches, blueberries, apple pie. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Okay, Jill, I couldn't really hear you.
Yeah, me neither. Yay! And that's show X. Just a little show X.
Teeny bit.
Just a little show X.
That was a dead-on Natalie Wass, by the way.
That really was.
Yeah. So
Natalie
good.
Wass is an
We're
actor.
gonna tag Natalie, and if we can find Danny Pickles, what if I made up Danny Pickles? We'll have to get Natalie to confirm or deny the existence. Thank you for joining us. You know, Huge Theater is still closed. We're still locked down. So if you have any spare dollars, you know, lying about your abode, you could go to givehuge.com. And there's a little place to donate in any way, any amount that you'd like to donate. We'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, we'll be here next Monday and the Monday after that. And we don't know when they'll make us stop. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.